I went to that stadium.
Yeah.
For fucking Royal Rumble 2019.
There you go. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it does have like a horse pull type of feel to it.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
You know, you can just tell they're like, we just take these chairs and throw them out sometimes.
Yeah.
There's no, the section we were in was like, I don't know, 4,000 people this way, let's say, and then over here, 10 guys.
Yes.
It's fucking angled weird.
It could be a quinceañera or a horse barrel racing.
Yeah.
The whole stadium is dog shit.
Doing anything in a baseball stadium besides baseball is a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because it's just, they just stack in those folding chairs just forever. So now you're just in like a fucking...
Auditorium.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for filling that in.
You're welcome. Chris is very upset, apparently.
I'm furious. I'm furious.
Again,
Yeah, like, dude,
kicking the collar in is so
I mean, I
sweet.
walked.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in, I go, "Hey man, how you doing?" He goes, "I'm good, man. I'm good." And he takes a half a second. He goes, "Actually, I'm fucking furious, man."
That means he likes you.
yeah.
Usually he holds that in until you get like 10 minutes in.
I do
Well,
love.
I know he's perceptive enough to read it anyway. There was no...
You got to get it out.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
use
yeah.
hiding it.
I grew up in a tense household.
Yeah.
When somebody be like, "I'm good," he'd be like, "Are you good?" You just punch the fucking microwave. There's no way you're okay right now.
I'm just resetting it, babe. What the fuck you want me to do? Yeah.
Just hitting the buttons. Just potato goes off a bunch of times.
God, that's the most embarrassing part about these losses is like, my girlfriend is like now realizing how much this shit means to me, and it's very sad because it bleeds into the next morning. Like,
Yeah.
I'll like roll over and then realize what happened. You know, it's like a thing like. Take for
feels
example,
like for you it's
imagine for example
Yeah.
if you had a real life, right? Not you, but like me. Like if I had like a real job and it was like a Christmas party and I fingered fucking Diane who works the front desk. You wake up and you're like, fuck, yeah. Your anxiety hits. That's what happens after a big loss.
It really
I roll
for you,
over
though-
after 3 hours of sleep and I growl.
It feels like an outlet for something else.
What do you mean? My sports?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
something
gay. I'm
else.
gay.
Nah,
I
it's
could
not
be gay.
That. It's not that.
He jumped right
It's
to it.
something-
He might be. I mean,
some-
that was his first. That was the first
I was
thing he
waiting
said.
for one of you guys to fucking give me a volley.
No, why? I thought he was going somewhere deep with it. He might have been like, "Oh, he has some like unresolved fucking trauma from a young age." He's just like, "No, I want to blow guys.
Yeah.
I like blowing
I love
guys." And my
daggers.
favorite guys didn't do what I wanted them to do. So I'm pretty fucking sad right now.
There's 9 guys on the field. I'd blow in pinstripes, and they're not giving me the goods.
I love that. Also, that's a rehearsal for like my son coming out to me. Me being like, no, that's not it. Something else is going.
Something else. He's like, Dad, here's a cake.
Please, I've been trying.
Read the cake. It says I'm gay.
What do you think all these dresses are?
I'll
about?
blow the candles out. I'm fucking gay.
So what do you mean though? Like you're just rotating all night beside your girlfriend, just angrily fucking spinning.
No, so what happens is I get really upset, and then 2-3 hours bleeding into the night, I try and quell that upsetness with, a couple pops.
Yeah.
And then you let that go, like any harboring any ill will or
I get it.
or gayness.
Yeah, any
You just
problem that
drink-
happens.
Yeah, any
you just
drug habit.
just drink it away, man.
Just drink it away. Tomorrow will be different. 3 hours of nice fucking deep REM. I wake up going, ah!
3 hours.
Nate, what do you think we're doing here? This is not a spa.
No, I get it. I get it. 3 hours. 3 hours is plenty. Some people don't get that.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? There's a guy hauling bananas right now to Texarkana. He's on fucking 145.
And that's sleeping in. Yeah. And it's only 145 because the mule that he's on had to move. He was parked illegally. No offense. Shout out to Mexicans on mules in Texarkana. Jesus, bad start. Look, Chris, tell us why you're upset.
I didn't sleep well. Tossing and turning. Then I woke up just in a bad mood. And then like, you ever tell someone you're in a bad mood and you're just like, I know I'm being irrational right now. I'm getting conspiratorial about your own life. And it's like, so I'm just not gonna, there's nothing worth talking about. I don't need to discuss anything.
Yeah.
I just need to let this clear out.
Right.
'Cause
And then I walk in the room and go, what's your fucking problem?
No. And then you think you're being responsible. You're being it feels like this is a mature thing. I'm telling you that what I'm feeling is very vague and not entirely rational,
Yeah.
and I just need to let this clear out.
Yeah.
And then someone hits you with like another barb and you're like, well, now it's World War III,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking,
Yeah.
why the fuck would you say that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, being
Just let it go. Yeah.
being responsible on a certain level is almost like it has the other side of the coin. There is like it is how spiteful people behave. It's like I'm not going to give you anything. I'm going to be super quiet. I'm going to sit here like a fucking Eeyore, and then you start going. You're fucking with me now, right? You can't be this upset because now you're messing with me. Did I
Yeah.
say something? And then you have to break into their psyche going, what did I do? What the fuck did I do?
But that
and
is
then
crazy.
it's crazy.
Because
It's insane.
exactly to have somebody be like, yo, but we all do it. Like we've all done it anyway. Somebody's mad, and you're like, well, it's got to be about me, but it doesn't have to be.
Right,
It just
right,
be a
right.
person fucking going through a thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
dude.
And then if you go like, dude, what's going on? You seem like pissed, and this person goes, dude, I'm acting ridiculous right now. You know what I mean? Like if they tell you,
Yeah.
you're right to be going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
brain's doing silly things right now. And then you go, well, it should be because you're a fucking piece of shit. And then it's like, well, then you deserve whatever's coming at you.
Yeah.
You know
We
what I
should
mean?
be like fucking.
Just be like, all right, well, if I can help, let me know.
We should be like bull terriers, where like you could just go outside and do zoomies
Yeah,
for a while.
yeah.
Just let me just run circles in the grass for like give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna work all this off. Which is
Like after a
what we
cat
used
takes
to
a
do.
shit.
it's like go yeah. As soon as I
sprinting,
piss on the
jumping on
ground
cat.
and claw dirt into my own asshole, give me 10 minutes. I'll come back in. We're gonna get
This,
right back.
this is
to
what
the-
people used to do in school in a way. You know, I mean,
Yes.
that's kind of what recess was. You sit there, you're fucking pissed, you got to be in a class. They're like, look, we get it. If you stay here any longer, you're gonna fucking choke somebody. Get out there.
Yeah.
Get on a jungle gym.
Sprint around.
Take a mini sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still do that. It's the only reason I go to the gym. It's
that
what
is-
saves
yeah.
my life. As soon as I wake up, I do zoomies.
I'd also say this is that's a mature way to do things. Of like, look, I'm just fucking pissed. I'm gonna go sit over here. What is wrong
Yeah.
with that? What the
Right.
fuck is wrong with that?
Right.
And also, I added the layer of like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
What I'm mad about is bullshit and doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just let me get rid of it.
The
Yeah.
issue
You know what I
is
mean? Like
it
I'm
also
just sweeping up glass in my brain. Let me finish.
it comes down to your environment too, though. Like if you're sitting in a living room where other people are hanging out and you're acting that way for good reason,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, how was the bus? You get touched? Something happened? What? Tell us."
Touched
Well, as a kid, that's what probably would, you know.
on the bus.
They'd ask questions.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
If you get home as a kid and you want to fucking ignore the shit you're going through, whether it's a bully or you're failing a class, you got a detention, you have to forge your mom's signature, you sit by yourself alone in your room hoping no one fucks with you. As an adult, living with other people,
Yeah.
immediately someone's going to start poking you.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking, though, this is why I did this, like a psycho,
Yeah,
like a
like
fucking
that.
scarecrow.
I like that.
I just started going like this.
It's hitting the buzzer.
But I was just, this is also why people play video games sometimes. Like you're talking about like coming home, you're an adult. You want to just zone the fuck out. Some people play video games.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I was just talking to a guy who his lady hates him playing video games. It's like the one thing she hates. So he's like, I'm playing for like an hour. And she's like, you got to shut it the fuck off. I go, does she understand what else could be going on? Like
Yeah.
what could be
Yes,
happening?
yeah.
This is such
Yes.
a calming, like,
Yeah.
it's to shut your fucking head off.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with anything else. You just want to sit here, strangle a fucking hooker,
Yeah.
toss her in a trunk, and
Yes.
throw her off one of those fucking the piers.
Dude, this is why GTA 5 was Inception for maniacs.
Yes,
It's like I can do both. I could still kill a hooker while playing video games. Genius. Fucking two.
you just do.
Yeah. People don't
Killing
appreciate.
one, choking the other. Depends on which one you want to kill and which one you fuck. It's true.
Unreasonable.
It's
Yeah, it
marry,
is.
fuck, kill.
Yeah. It's and it's the best. It's one of the any video game, but I mean Grand Theft Auto is like but I mean just to take a fucking car onto a sidewalk, people are dinging off the hood. There's something about it that makes you go, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do love Carol. I do. I should go in there. I'm going to apologize to her. Happy anniversary, baby. I didn't mean anything by it. Let's go get a cupcake.
Yeah.
I've already ran over 6 strangers. I
Yes.
want to get this out. I feel different about you.
100%.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
But you do sometimes need that fucking moment to just sit and be what's wrong with being angry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't realize how constructive doing nothing can be.
Yes.
It's like
But
That's why we're so famous.
It's like,
We're so loaded.
you know what I mean?
I've been waiting for this, doing nothing kick. It's gonna hit soon, man.
It's a great T-shirt though. Doing
Yeah.
nothing is constructive. I mean, it sounds insane,
If
but it
Hitler
really
did
is.
nothing, the world would be in a much better place.
You Hitler, you say? It always goes.
I mean, what a wild choice.
If Hitler did nothing, just laid down, waited for sweet death.
He was just playing video games, and his wife was like, "Get off the couch."
You don't want to see me on the couch. You don't want me to get out there.
I'll give you one more shot. I got 2 more guys before my game's over. I'm gonna give you a little time.
If I was you, I'd
Before
buy
I get
another
off this
couch that I could also lay on. You don't know what's going on in here.
You should get me a headset for Christmas because shit's gonna go awry.
1938 headset.
Hitler playing GTA, going, "Are you sure? You sure we want to power this down?"
Okay. Stands up, walks outside, changes history. I fucking told her.
My wife wouldn't stop nagging me.
Yeah, you're acting like a mind cunt right now.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nice how we got there.
Yeah, but can we also say this? Telling somebody that you're furious also helps you be not furious, because
Yeah.
then you can also go, exactly what you said, you just go, look, I know I'm being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm mad about whatever the hell.
Yeah.
You know? It's good to say the thing. That's why I laugh so much again when you say, I'm fucking furious. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's nobody's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also just as healthy to say that out loud if you're comfortable with somebody. That's why I said, I was like, oh shit, he likes you. For him to say that. It's like a dog that usually lashes out to somebody that walks in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
yeah.
fucking Uncle Dan comes in and the dog's like, they're like, oh shit, this piece of shit really likes somebody. Him going, I'm actually really fucking mad right now. Is him wagging his tail, sniffing your socks. You're an Uncle Dan.
Well, I appreciate it. I was saying too that like I do that sometimes with people, but you find out, because sometimes I just do it. Like I'll meet somebody and I just kind of tell them, you know what I mean? Tell me, what are we doing? I was saying this a second ago. It's like, what are we trying to hide really anymore? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Dude.
So sometimes some of you that I don't really know, I'm talking to them for half a second. They'll be like, what's going on? I go, I don't fucking know. My chihuahua's going blind. It's just like, stuff's going on. They go, and you just see their face like, I just wanted you to lie.
Yeah.
Just tell me you're good, and I can move the fuck on.
Yeah.
And get back to lying to myself. You go over there and you fucking rotate.
Yeah.
But her fucking eyes are going.
Yes,
It sucks.
yes,
She's
dude.
bumping into trees. She goes up to smell something and smacks her fucking face on it. And then people are looking at me like, what's wrong with your dog? I'm like, I'll fucking kill everybody on this street. What do you mean what's wrong with her? She's 5 pounds. She's blind. It's a fucking nightmare out
Is
here.
she old?
She's like 13. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But I mean, anyway, but I'll tell a person.
Do you need a shovel? I'll help you, dude. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
get
need,
rid
no,
of
I need a shovel. I'll put some people away. Back on the street. Everything's fine.
No, it is. But I said this before about podcasting when Shane and I started a podcast like 4 years ago or something. This is the first time I started podcasting. And I was like, I'm afraid to be anything but just like conversationally funny. I'm not going to talk about how I feel that day. I'm not going to talk about old closet shit. I'm not going
Gay
to talk
again.
about, not gay.
He's back. He's back again. He did it again.
I'm going to talk about all the dicks are in my mouth.
Yeah. That I think about on a daily basis.
You know what? You don't want to blow the Philly fanatic? I mean, what's wrong with that?
Shane
You don't want to
just-
see what his dick looks like?
Shane's just looking over me like, are you okay? And I'm just drawing dicks. Just like, yeah, I'm fine, dude. Why? What's up?
Dick's going right into your own mouth.
Just exploding out of a closet.
Folding
Coming
the
out of my
paper like
ears.
this. So it just keeps animating it.
What I
Just ruined a man trying to talk about his feelings. So stupid.
but finally crossing that line of going, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I feel.
Yeah.
It's so freeing that most people, I don't think, ever have the opportunity to do. Outside of like, you know, with their wife or their loved ones or whatever. Maybe their best friend or their therapist. Like one of the positives of podcasting, what I'm saying, is like when you breach that line of protecting your own past and your own emotional hell and just go, fuck it, I'm going to say it. And then you got buddies on the couch going, let's make fun of it.
Yeah.
And then also you got somebody going, I got something like that. It becomes unpaid therapy that is humor, and you're going, I feel much better.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel taller. I'm 6'5".
Again, I wouldn't have told him that I was furious if he was going to go, oh no, what's wrong?
No,
Yeah, of
God,
course.
no.
Laugh.
Yeah, but that's one of the worst.
Yeah, dude.
That's one of the worst reactions that somebody can have.
Way worse than boredom.
Oh man, yeah, it's
Immediate investment. It's like, nah.
It's like when you're on.
Yeah, we got this thing to do, dude.
Yeah. Now I got to put this person on the Christmas card list. They give a fuck about me. No, but because sometimes that is also like it's somebody going like, "Aw, you don't want that. You don't want like an aw." I actually had the last time I was here. We talked about fucking family shit. I had that with a therapist. I got to stop doing this, by the way. I don't know what the fuck
I
to say. Okay, good. The at a therapist.
I'm a huge fan.
At a therapist.
This is great.
I told her something about my dad, and she went, "Aw." I go, "What? And she
Yeah.
goes, "Well, that's sad." I go, "Yeah, what the fuck are we doing in here?"
I need more sheath underwear.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they gave us like 3 packs, and I run through them.
Yeah, you wear through them. What are you wearing for exercise?
Yeah.
Yeah, sheath underwear is fantastic. Do you have anything that you want to say about them?
Well, there's two of the 3 pairs that I like. The
Okay.
shorter ones,
Yeah,
and they're thicker.
I like the long boys.
It's crazy. You like
I
fucking
love
long.
the long boys.
They give me like anxiety about high school basketball. Because you
Yeah,
had short shorts in the 90s
yeah.
and the long spandex, like that right
Yes,
to the
yeah,
kneecap.
yes.
Oh, God, you look so terrible.
I know, but you know what? I like knowing that when I put on the long boys, if I go for a walk, I'm not going to get anything bunching up my ass.
Yeah.
That's why I like the long guys.
Yeah, but they got tight thighs anyway. They don't go up.
No, they go. Underwear goes up on me.
Yeah, wow.
Underwear goes up my ass, dude.
Let's take a quick second and thank our newest favorite sponsor for today's show, which is Sheath Underwear. Sheath makes the most comfortable boxer briefs I've ever worn. If you're sick of boxers that are too loose, going up your donkey ass, or briefs that are too tight, Sheath is right for you. All right? I'm wearing a pair of Sheath underwear right now as I speak. I already checked. I'm not, but you were the last time we did a read, which was pretty special.
I did, yeah.
Do you have them on?
Not today. No.
Laundry day, baby.
I was wearing them earlier today. I took them off. I got one all gunked up.
But they
with
are truly the most
ball sweat.
comfortable boxer briefs you ever put on your body. The stretchy fabric is made out of moisture wicking technology. They're super soft, and they keep everything cool and comfortable in the right place. Sheath is particularly useful for staying cool during the summer while working out, but now it's winter, and they have some thicker materials that I like, and that's why I use them at the gym, dude. They protect me because my gym shorts, I cut the netting out.
Yeah.
Do you know this? You know gym shorts, running shorts, they come like bathing suits with a little
What?
ball hugger. Yeah. I take a scissor and I cut out the lining along the waistband, the net that you can catch a fucking crawfish in.
No, that should not be.
For specific running shorts have nets.
For
They're
what?
like $70. Huh?
For what?
So you don't have to get restricted with underwear underneath your running short. I guess for the fucking marathon. I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's weird. And then I spend all this money to cut this stuff out because it's not as good as sheath.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I put sheath on,
Shouldn't be there in the first place.
tuck by nookies, my burr goes in the top, and that's why I'm spending so much goddamn money on Nike shorts.
God damn it.
Go to HTTP. I don't know why they do this. Go to sheathunderwear.com and get the most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear. If you use promo code StuffIsland, all one word, you'll get 20% off your order. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code StuffIsland for 20% off your order. They also have new bamboo pairs and new women's collection that are perfect for all weather conditions. Sheathunderwear.com.
No joke. Actually, my favorite underwear, for sure. It's officially time to kickstart your holiday shopping, but there's no cause for panic. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scouring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for mom, dad, teenagers, in-laws, or your best friends, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what they want. Here's a few of my favorite gifts that I found on their site. I found they've got state spoon holders for the kitchen.
You got state spoon holders?
No, I want to get you the state of Connecticut as a spoon holder for the side of the...
Yeah, I mean, I need
oven.
something to throw in the yard. That's fucking perfect.
It is. Connecticut as a stone would be a good skipping stone.
Yeah, true.
It'd be a great skipping
Dude,
stone.
I can fucking skip.
Yeah.
Boy.
Pennsylvania would be a good skipping stone too.
I could probably skip from Lake Wallenpaupack to Connecticut. You give me the right fucking glazed stone, nice rounded edge.
I bet Uncommon Goods has skipping stones.
Look them up.
Customized skipping stones
Look
with
'em
your
up.
college emblem on it.
The dragon, then TP on the back.
When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. These fine products are often made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. I got to get Connecticut. That's going to be small batch. From art to jewelry to kitchen, that's what I'm looking at. Home and bar, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. Not the same lackluster gifts you could find just anywhere. You can get a whiskey making kit.
I was just going to say this.
You can get some whiskey.
Or a whiskey cart.
Yeah. Get 15% off your next gift. Go to uncommongoods.com/Stuff Island. That's uncommongoods.com/Stuff Island for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. I probably should have read that with a little more gusto. We're all out of the ordinary.
I like that. Give me one more.
We're all out of the ordinary.
Ooh.
We're all out of the ordinary. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be said.
Guess what?
We're all out of the ordinary.
We're all out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Tell you what we're out of.
Wait. Time.
All right. Now back to the episode.
Yeah.
Do people come in here and just talk about the best times of their lives?
Yeah, you got a ball pit in the second room?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fucking hell. This is hell.
Give me a McDouble and let me go down the slide at the play place.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is what I'm here for.
Yes.
I'm sitting on a couch like this. I'm going to tell you about my fucking dad on a bike.
Yeah.
Like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
And I was kind of under the impression I was talking to like a supercomputer that
Yeah.
was going to give me answers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
or
was
at
gonna
least be able to process
oh, that's
it
a lot. Yeah, yeah.
and not make a noise.
Yeah.
That noise is like, oh, that noise is the worst fucking noise. If people have to drop it, because this is another thing I was going to say. I apologize. I'm just pointing. I think you're right when you say that people don't talk about stuff that's going on, but I don't know about you. My house, for sure, my mom was always like, don't tell this person this, don't say this to this other person. So I was basically told, when you leave this door, it's all fine out there. Don't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
anything to anybody.
Of course.
About
Yes.
anything. But I think most people just live that way for the rest of fucking time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you go to you're at I hate to say it this way, but like when you're at like a white function.
Yeah.
Like around like just a bunch of like white families.
Oh, heaven?
Hilarious. Bump, bump, bump. And I think it's only
Having fun?
no, we're partying.
Have fun.
I'm not getting off the couch. Is that Hitler again?
You said that like he just took your queen in chess or something. Great. It's a good move, but
it just made me laugh.
That's me going, oh.
Because I
hilarious.
also feel bad being like a white fucking, but I don't know if any other families do that. I don't know if this is another, but you know, you're just sitting around and just, it's like, it all feels tense. It's all awkward.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
so many other people haven't fucking said things to
Yes.
other people.
Yes.
So then you're like, how are you? They're like, good. Things
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
And you're like, how are you? You're like, I'm all right. And they go, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the whole fucking function?
Yes.
This is what
Checking
we're
the
doing?
watch.
Just, we're not talking. We're not doing anything. This is hell.
Yes, dude. Yes. Yeah.
I'm good. Want to be on the road by 3. I want to beat the. It's like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
2:35. They just walked in.
Anyway, this is Chris cards for James. Tell him happy birthday. It's all because he got in a fight with his fucking cousin like 6 years ago at a wedding he didn't want to go to.
Have either of you guys tried to stop doing that? Holding like wild grudges against people for things that have happened a long fucking time ago?
I've been very good with most of them, but I refuse. I'm still a fucking old school. It's very ignorant. I'm going to say first, I'm not right, but I realize. I think I'm getting better selfishly because, and when I say selfishly, I'm choosing not to hold that for my own sake, not because I'm knowing better, not because I'm growing. It's because I don't want that fucking weight on me because you're not worth it.
Yeah.
So then I just go, oh yeah, who gives a shit? It's the same reason like I get to a certain age, I go, I'm not going to, congrats on the daughter. I'm not going to the christening. Congrats on the wedding. I don't know you that well. I'm not going to fucking Boca Raton.
Yeah.
For you and your fucking ugly wife. Has nothing to do with her being ugly. Just saying I don't know you that well.
But she is, and I just wanted
Very
to
ugly.
remind you.
Yeah. Just a heads up. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
keep the veil on.
See, I feel like I have the opposite problem. I feel like I don't hold grudges enough.
Has that hurt you in any way? Like, you letting people in your house?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's like that thing where I'm like, where did that grudge? You know what I mean?
It's like a hotel
You
key,
ever
just
run
get
into
another
someone
one?
that you forgot you had a grudge with, and then they're shitty again?
I lock my grudge in that room. Is there any way you can get me another grudge?
I know I'm already checked out. Can you get me this grudge?
I lost my ticket, but the grudge is in there.
Yeah, 306.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Unless you're like letting somebody back in that shouldn't be let back in, then you give them another $1,000, and they're like, "I'm going to invest for you," and then they fucking run off to Boca Raton with their ugly wife.
Yeah.
You know, but
But that's a good question because I think like there's a scale there where my earlier grudges would be over nothing. It would be, why'd he say that?
Yep.
Why'd he look at me like that? Why did she act like this? I would never do that to her. That kind of shit. And then you get through adolescence, you get to early 20s, early 30s, you go, oh, I don't need to care about these people. If someone shows you their true colors, I know this is a corny fucking line, but believe them type thing. And in our industry, it's like comics, it's high school.
Yeah.
And every comedy club is a different building that you have to go to for a certain class. And then you just start seeing people go, all right, I'm going to gravitate towards these people. These people are actually good people. And then you see these mongrels, these managers that are pieces of shit. They are the child molesting professors. They're the priests. They're talentless fucking...
There's a guy. I think a grudge is coming up.
Here's my point. I'm letting go, Nathan.
Yeah.
So like you realize like what it's less of holding a grudge and more like how much am I going to invest in somebody?
Yeah.
How much do I give a fuck about that person? And then you go, all right, well, it's like that. Like you got a gallon of water and you have all these tall, annoying glasses.
This is. I don't even know where you guys got this, but this is
I
fucking
read it
incredible.
online and I enjoy it. So it's how much does each person want to get perception wise? You could put the same amount of water here, or you know that like science trick you give 6-year-olds. Anyway, point is, I only got a gallon of water. I'm only going to give it to a few people, and it takes a long time of experience to realize who gets what ounces of water. Can I pee? I felt like I started it right, but then I saw both of you look at me, and I was like, "Well, yeah, pull the chute."
And do you know what I'm happy about that we did? We just let you do it.
Nice, let me die.
Fine.
Yeah, it was great.
He'll find his way.
It was great. But I love that watching
gotta
you
learn
give
on
up
his
on
own.
it.
Yeah.
Your face just going water with the. I don't fucking know, man.
I threw your glass in, and I was like, "Well, now there's a gallon. Now I got multiple glasses." It's Improv 101, baby.
I used to love. I used to love holding a grudge, though. It felt good. And then one day it just doesn't feel good anymore. And it's really pretty bad. But there's some people that need to have grudges held. Not even in like a grudge, but necessarily be like, they're fucking trash. I'm happy. Like, they can live over there, but they don't got to come over here. They're garbage.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about it all the time, but fuck them.
Yeah, but I see. I like if I have a grudge, it's here, and I can feel the poison. You know what I mean? So I can't hold it.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's too hot a rock. I got to put it down. I can't like, and it is like a literal like, and sometimes I feel bad about that, where it's just like, dude, you need to be able to like, if I have a grudge of any kind, I'm not happy, and I won't laugh at things. I will and then like as soon as I forget about it. It's gone. It's
this
hard
is
to
why
get
people
it.
ask
It's
you,
hard to
like,
get it flamed up again.
What's wrong with you? Because your normal behavior is how other people behave when there's a grudge. So when you see happy Chris, you're like, what did I do? Did I say something wrong? And you're like, what? No, Jesus. Just no.
Yeah, that's
Watching
just,
the game.
Yeah, that's just normal.
You haven't said a
thinking.
word to me in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just
That's
thinking-
normal. Yeah, that's homeostasis. Grudge is like a deep, like I can feel the heart attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's really not a bad thing at all.
But you are right. It does keep a lot of people alive. Most of who I grew up with.
Yeah.
It's Facebook in real life. It's like they have to like. It's like Amy Schumer talking about what's going on. Like they have to feel something because they're not around people that are real. They're
It's
not
like
around.
Madonna doing almost anything today.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Anytime she kind of comes around, you just sort of go, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel sad. You feel a lot of things.
Yeah.
But you just go, what's going on? Anyways, to your point.
Yeah, and she gets off some alien ship. She's got to change her nose sideways. She
Well,
looks
see,
like
that's
a fucking monster.
the part.
Space monster.
If she just got old, you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, and then she would deal with real life.
If she just got old, you'd be like, you know what? She's moved on to something else and she's doing great.
Yeah.
But like when you see her face all rearranged like that, you know she's just been like smashing the B button trying to get off the mat.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Ever since you last saw her. You know what I mean? She's Mac at the bottom of the screen.
hilarious.
Like,
Dude.
and it's horrific
Yeah.
to think that she's trying to. What are you
Just
still
just
trying to
think if
become
she
like a
aged
pop idol?
gracefully and ended up in like Portland painting mailboxes.
You'd be
And you're
great.
like,
People would fucking love that
Yes.
story. No joke. Madonna's now painting mailboxes in Portland.
yes. And she aged gracefully. She
Yeah.
looks like she should at 80.
Yeah,
But this is
and she
bad.
could go. By the way, I wrote a song, and you'd be like, "It's the best
Yes.
song I've ever
yeah,
heard."
she's fucking
Yeah,
hollering it into an empty mailbox.
yeah. Now
closing
she's
the
got to
lid
be like dancing. And, yeah,
Microphone on the other side. It's hilarious.
yeah.
People
Real
go to her concerts.
experimental song.
Big mailboxes. But this is back. This is back to what you were saying about all this as being like comedy is 100% high school. I would assume that entertainment is kind of high school in a way. You got so the old. Anytime there was a guy that like failed a couple grades, people would look at him like, "What is this ancient human being doing in our school?"
Yes.
and he was like 18.
Yeah.
Madonna's that. So she's like, well, I got to look 16,
Yeah.
you know, in that. But he just look fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
look crazy.
Yeah.
You just got to be the person. You just got to be the elderly person painting fucking.
This is kind of like the conundrum here with this whole conversation is there is bliss in being so ignorant and holding grudges.
Absolutely.
Because I know so many people that like, not only does it feed all of their energy
Yeah,
and their excitement, every weekend is like, yeah, am I going to see fucking, you know what I mean? McCalla down at the fucking Waverly for Dartley? Because if I see him, I heard what he said about my sister's ass at the wedding.
yeah.
And you're like, you're going to hold, that was 30 years ago in high school, dude.
I know.
He's like, yeah, but still, you don't talk about anyone's family like that. And it's like, that's kind of cool.
But I was just gonna say,
Being
dude,
that fucking stupid
even
is
hearing
kind of
this,
fun.
because I got family that does the same deal, and I've also it does sound pretty great. Just getting up in the morning, lighting a fucking cigarette, getting in your ATV, driving to your like shed that has a couple beer, and just bitching about every wrong that's ever happened in your life.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
Yes.
sound like a pretty good fucking
Pretty
day?
awesome, dude.
It does.
It's
But
it's the
sooner-
real
yeah.
housewives of whatever the fuck for poverty.
Grudge lives.
Yeah,
The real
grudge
grudge
lives
lives of wherever.
Of Delco, yeah.
Yes.
Of Philadelphia.
Of anywhere.
Whatever.
Miramichi, New Brunswick.
Yeah. It's filling your heart and your mind and your fucking feet with complete, utter nonsense, aggression and drama to make you walk faster.
It is exhausting.
Stand taller.
But it also
and
does this.
constantly walk into a Home Depot going, for this?
Yeah.
$15 for this? Last year was $12. And you're like, what, why are you yelling at me?
I'm back. You know what? I'm back on
I'm back.
grudges
Me
because
too.
I love it.
Me
I love,
fucking too.
I love
Dude.
petty bullshit like that. I'm back, man.
See,
I'm
I
back.
just don't have the energy for it. Like the idea that like everywhere I went in my town, the grocery store, the bowling alley, like I gotta potentially kick someone's ass.
Yes.
It is so
You're not, but
it's
you're not
just
gonna
like-
kick anybody's ass. You're just gonna see him be like, and then get in the car and ruin your family's life.
Yes.
You're, you know, it's so true. Like your wife's like, I gotta go on about it.
Yeah.
Kids are like, Dad, can we just go fucking punching the steering wheel? Like it's you know, it doesn't hurt you, it hurts those around you. But
Yes.
you don't give a fuck because you're partying.
Jesus Christ, why do you think we're all on a couch right now? Telling yucks about Hitler. It's because that's exactly what happened to us in a fucking caravan. Or a Subaru hatchback.
Yeah,
my
my-
dad wanted to fight somebody at the football field. Instead, he didn't throw fisticuffs. He got in the car and was like, Gene, will you shut the fuck up?
100%.
See,
I got no seatbelt.
100%.
Kicked around with a pile of
100%
footballs.
taking his kids fucking Nintendos.
Yeah.
Just taking the controllers
Yeah.
one day so he can deal with that shit. Just turn it on and watch the fucking screen go. You know, but he's mad at another guy.
Another
he's mad
guy.
at something else, but he's taking it on his own family.
Yes. Dairy Queen? What do you think? We're made of fucking money? You know how many mouths I gotta feed
I
here?
will say this: if you want to get fucking serious, They gotta drop the price of these banana splits.
100%.
I mean, it is gone. It's gone to like it's craziness.
Let me tell you something.
It's a banana. It's a fucking banana and
Nathan.
ice cream you already have.
Nathan, if I see an adult order a banana split, I'm calling the cops. That is insane.
Call him
That's
right
a
now because I got
cartoon.
Uber Eats coming. Get him on the horn, buddy.
It's delivered by the cop. He's so underpaid. He's an Uber Eats guy too.
2 spoons in the cruiser as I'm going to jail. Okay, well, Blizzard though, the Blizzard price.
Blizzard,
but they
unreal.
shrunk that. They got a small Blizzard, right? That's like this fucking big, but it's like $3.
A cup?
Yeah,
A Blizzard
it's
cup?
like this big. Tell me I'm lying. It's like this big.
What's your Blizzard order? We talked about this not too long ago.
They don't have it anymore. That's how
Oh,
long
you
I
have a
fucking been
special-
on
you
this
have a
planet.
specialty
No,
order?
they don't
Blizzard
have
order?
it anymore. It's gone.
Butterfinger?
No. Fucking Reese's Pieces.
Ah,
Not the cups.
whoa.
The Reese's Pieces.
They got rid of the pieces.
That was a party. They don't have the Pieces Blizzards anymore. And then if I don't have that, I don't even think that you guys have it. It's in Canada. Score Blizzard.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know
party.
Scores.
Do they have it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about the toffee bar
Yeah,
covered in
yeah,
chocolate?
yeah.
Black label with
Yes.
the hot red.
Jet black.
Buddy?
Jet black pure sex label.
First of all, shout out Pop Flannery, Thomas Flannery, who I'm named after. Every time I saw him, he died at 5 years old. I was in the house. He died of a heart attack. They brought him down the house. The steps.
You
He
were
died at-
5.
I was 5.
You said he died at 5 of a heart attack, and I was going to ask so many fucking questions, Tommy.
Yeah.
He came out of the room, out of the womb, just ripping cigarettes.
Yeah.
He's like, this fucking
You want
place
to talk?
sucks.
You want to talk about
had it
grudge
all.
life? Yeah.
Diaper full of
Pussy's
grudges.
that tight? My head's all fucked up.
So many grudges. He dies at 5 of a heart attack. No. So he would have all the grandchildren because my mother's one of 11.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a shitload of grandkids, and he didn't have time to like get to know them all because he was old by the time. I was the younger version of all the grandkids, and he would put me on his knee. He'd give me a score bar and a quarter, and that's how I fell in love with score bar. Not a lot of Americans know about score bars.
Well, that's why I said I don't even know. I haven't had a Blizzard in fucking, since they jacked these prices. It's been a long time. But Score Blizzard, but Reese's Pieces is gone. I used to love those ones.
Reese's Pieces.
It was a good Blizzard, man. It's better than the cups, and I love a cup. But the Reese's Pieces, they got the little candy coating. It's a party.
I know, but they were losing that
Am I
battle.
crazy? They were good.
Do they have a M&M, peanut butter M&M?
M&M's not the same.
It's totally.
Yeah, I know it's not the same. I argue that it's better than the Reese's Pieces.
Okay. This is what he does. Don't,
Well, let me
look,
tell you
don't
something.
look him in the eyes.
Grudge held for life. I'm gonna sit in a small rowboat, just me and a fishing rod, yelling about this day. Why the fuck would he say that M&M's are better?
Speaking of rowboats,
I like the idea that
if you had an opinion and it was just you and Chris in a rowboat, you'd go in circles the whole fucking time because you'd be like, "No, go this way." Like, "No, you gotta go this way." And you get
Yeah.
sick and form a tornado.
The person, I got a friend like that. Defends everything no matter
wet one.
what. Defends the other side no matter what. You're like, Dahmer's a bad guy. He's like, I don't know. You're
Yeah.
like, he ate 17 people. Can
Yeah.
we put some limits on anything?
Yeah.
But if you like M&M's better, that's fine. But you're fucking nuts. I mean, the Reese's Pieces are better goddamn candy.
No, peanut butter M&M. It's got more peanut butter.
What did
in it.
I say? M&M's.
No, he
M&Ms.
said M&M's originally.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said Reese's Pieces. Then he said no
Outside
peanut
of
butter
a
M&M.
peanut butter M&M.
Look
Which
at this.
is-
Wouldn't it, again, this is a small
It's
grudge
crazy.
right here. This is all that life is. Sitting around bitching about nothing.
I like the idea that I'm going to be walking through the city and just every once in a while I'll get hit with a Reese's Pieces and be like, who the fuck? It's just you.
Peanut butter M&M's is a good time.
Peanut butter M&M's
It's
all right.
so
Yeah,
good.
it's all right.
I don't want any chocolate in the peanut butter. Give me all the peanut butter or all the chocolate. Don't fuck with it.
You don't like chocolate and peanut butter together?
I do if it's a Reese's cup. If it's a hard shell, I can't have both.
Oh man, years and years ago, this is the last time I point.
Guys, this is NPR.
Trying to manufacture one of my takes. It feels synthetic.
I actually
This was made in a lab for sure. This
You can tell I
take.
didn't care because I wasn't angry in the face.
Talking about roommates being pissed about stuff. My old roommate years and years ago, him and his lady had just broken up or some shit like that. He's in the kitchen shirtless, just beating eggs in a fucking pan. And I go, what's going on? He goes, I'm making scrambled eggs. He's livid. I shouldn't have even talked to him, but I was just talking about whatever. I'm talking about eggs, and I was like, I like an over easy egg with the yolk, but I don't like I don't like a soft-boiled egg. I don't like that yolk. He drops the fork and turns to me shirtless. He goes, "Are you out of your fucking mind? Yolk is yolk, man." I go, "Yolk is not yolk. Over easy yolk. Over easy yolk is a different yolk than the soft-boiled egg yolk." 10 minutes we're screaming at each other. And I was just like, dude, I apologize, man. I know that you and fucking Cheryl or whatever.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm gonna get out of the kitchen, and he's like just rippling mad, so fucking pissed at me about egg yolk.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than ending an argument about something that stupid going, "Look, you're clearly going through something right now."
It sends him to a whole nother level of anger, too, though. I'm going through something.
The fact that you can't concede that yolks are different means something else is going on.
I'm still not ready, though, 15 years later to concede. Those yolks are different.
100%.
Thank you. They're
You got
different
over,
yolks.
over easy. You got over medium.
Subjectively
You got
true.
over
Fucking
hard.
over easy egg is get the fuck out. You got to cut the top
Yolk
off with a
is
spoon.
not
It's
yolk.
bullshit. Yolk
Yeah.
is not yolk.
Listen, we catch a lot of heat here for
Yolk
living
opinions?
with
all right,
living
takes.
with your
This isn't the first time this has come up.
living with your adult friends.
Thank you, Nathan, for bringing it back up.
And I'm like, oh, so I have the greatest time of my life with my best friends, while you live depressing life with your fucking wife most of the time. Who you also have a roommate. It's your wife, and she just lies to you and says she loves you. She doesn't.
Can we also add to this? Can we also add to this? I mean, I live with my girlfriend, but can we also add to this part? You live with a roommate who decides everything that happens in the house. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You want to put up a picture? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
It's got to go through your roommate.
Yes.
You want to put this glass on your table, fill it with bullets as like a decorative fucking. Guess what?
Just decoration, man.
It's all full of bullets.
Whiskey brand.
You just got to go through the roommate.
Dude, it's got 2 cigars hanging out like spoons and a fucking banana split.
Whoop, and then she walks in. Whoop, whoop, gone.
Yeah.
You want to smoke a cigarette in the house and stare at a gun? You got to go through your roommate.
Yeah.
Like you just
Guys
lost
can't
your
relax
partner on the
anymore.
fork. Smoking a cigarette, staring at a gun. One
Put this
bulb.
baby pool in the living room. What are you talking about, babe?
Yeah,
Keeps my feet cold.
There's I mean, yeah. So you got a whole other thing going on. That's why you ever see I don't know, fuck, whatever. I don't even know what I was gonna try to say. But okay, husband and a wife, right? They're living their lives, blah blah blah. One day, husband snaps, kills the wife. Right? Snaps, kills the wife. Then they go, like, whatever. They go through the house, or then they're interviewing him. And you just look around. And you go, look, he definitely shouldn't have killed her, but he was living in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
That he's just like,
He was a prisoner.
yeah, it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? There's stuff on the walls that, like, he didn't pick any of this. There's weird colors. There's paints.
Yeah.
There's like odd shit. This guy's just living. It's like like a fucking.
He's got to lash out at some
He's a
point.
tiger in a fish tank.
Yeah. He's getting beaten by an Indian dude, shirtless, talking about egg yolks, like tigers do.
I love
Look, my thing. This is just exactly like your water thing. It fell the fuck apart. All right, man. It fell the fuck apart, Tommy.
No,
I was
it's good.
trying to go.
Now you're
I
up.
wanted to have like a Morgan Freeman voiceover, like that kind of thing can grate on a man. Get busy living or get busy dying.
No, it is true. I already miss Shane. Chris goes upstairs to Shane's house in 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Austin,
I haven't
right?
been with friends in 13 years.
What? Oh, you've been living with friends for 13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your
Said
lady
I
moving
haven't-
in?
Yeah. She moved
Oh,
in
shit.
like 7 months ago.
Oh, okay. Never mind. She's
Just
already
me,
here.
her, and Chris.
Got you.
Chris going upstairs. I got this whole palace to myself. He's got upstairs to himself.
It's awesome.
He's still there within arm's reach, so it's nice.
Yeah.
I got some clogs. What? Tom using my shoes now.
Just doing the Charleston. He wouldn't.
It's my going to bed routine.
Hello, my baby.
That would be nice though for like a lot, just to get a house or something and have like 6 friends in it.
Yeah, different
Or even
levels.
6 couples that get along or whatever the fuck. It'd
Yeah.
be nice to be able to just be like, look, like when you were in college, you're like, look, I can't deal with this. I'm gonna go down the hall.
Yeah,
Talk to my friend.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you have an elevated mentality. So when people conceptualize living with an adult, which I know I'm going to get trashed.
I have an
I'm
elevated
going to get
mentality.
trashed. No, I'm saying like as an adult, like if you,
Did he just say that?
yes, if
And
you,
then
ha-
you didn't. And then you. Okay.
I do. Like I'm
I
saying,
don't. I don't.
like you do. You're a smart boy, Nate.
All right, thanks.
Despite what your father did to you. Jesus Christ.
Because of what you found.
Hold on, I forgot the point. I forgot the point.
You're talking about
He
because
sharpened
you're
yours.
living living with adults, you're
No,
gonna
I'm
get
say-
trashed.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to promote the idea of living with adults, which is very hard to do because most people.
It's a hard
What
sell.
I'm saying is, no, it's a hard sell. No, well, when you're in your 20s, you think about living with your 25-year-old friends, trying to get out of that fucking bee's nest because you don't like that person. What I'm trying to say is like, if you gravitate towards someone for the greater good of that octopus of success, there's multiple tentacles.
Yeah, there it goes. Another one fell apart. I'll have one too before this all ends. We got it. We see
All
what
I
you're
had to
saying.
say,
We get
all
what
I
you're
had to
saying.
say was, look, when you're older, you know what you want. You know who you love. It's easy to live with someone that's older than 25 years
You
old.
also have to be doing our
People
job.
look at you going, that reminds me of living with some guy at college.
Yeah, but then they
That
go
must
home.
be crazy. It's
Then
like,
they
no,
go
it's
home.
different.
They go home and fuck their pillow while their goddamn wife or whatever is yelling about something else.
Yeah, and they have to lie about going golfing. Or they
And
have
that's
to
not
lie
everybody,
about,
but you
it's
know what I'm
like,
saying.
Dude.
My old roommates, man, we used to fucking just watch horror movies and make fun of them. It's a party. It's like one of the best fucking times ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Just be careful what you get rid of. Hang on to those moments.
Never grow up, you're
Children.
saying.
Never
Peter
grow up.
Pan forever.
Yeah. It's good.
Son of a bitch. I had a fucking point.
You're
I
gonna
think
get it back.
I think the big thing is if you worked like a regular job and you had adult roommates, you'd be like, this sucks.
Oh, I did.
No, I'm
No, I did have adult. I had a real job with adult roommates, and I was like, "This sucks," because
But,
I
well,
wasn't
yeah.
close to them, and it wasn't. This is the whole thing with the octopus. They weren't going in the same direction. We weren't all in a fucking firm doing coke and stealing from the poor. You know what I mean? Here, we're doing coke and being poor.
I'm not doing
I
good.
got
I'm awful.
All right.
How long have you had to piss?
10 minutes.
How's your day, by the way?
It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was kind of fucked up, but today it
Because
was
the dog?
a little bit of that. I mean, it's just sad, and I've looked into like the pricing of this how whatever
Killing the dog?
Yeah, shutting it down. Yeah, for me to choke the dog is going to cost me $10.
Yeah.
No, to get her eyes to get cataract surgery,
Oh, okay.
but it's like $7 to $10 grand an eye. And then also I go,
Jesus.
is that what's even going to happen? Maybe it'll be better. Maybe she won't. I also scared. She's literally 5 pounds. What if somebody gives her too much juice to knock her out and she don't come back?
Yeah.
I'd rather have a fucking blind dog than no dog.
I had a buddy who had a blind dog that swallowed, like 13 years, 14 years old, swallowed a corn cob
Okay.
twice.
Wow.
They had to, and because it was blind, it would just sniff its way to the like an eaten corn cob and swallow it. And you
Oh.
can't pass a corn cob, obviously.
I wouldn't have even thought about it. I have no idea.
So you got to cut the corn cob out of the dog.
Brutal.
It's like this dog is basically at the end of its life, and they had to have like the two $10,000, $20,000 surgeries
man.
to cut this corn cob out of the dog.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't let a dog die.
We started a new podcast. It's a new episode. We started a new episode when we left.
Wait, what do you mean cut the corn cob? Like a piece of shit hanging in his ass?
No. This dog was blind and deaf, but its nose was.
He asked me about my blind dog again.
Yeah.
He wanted me to get angry. He wanted me to hold a grudge.
yeah,
he
that's
wanted me to
fucked
flip
up.
a fucking camera.
Yeah. Now he looks like a fucking yellow
Well, he
Reese's
was talking
Pieces.
about getting the surgery to fix the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it's expensive, and like I was saying, I don't know.
Glaucoma?
She got like cataracts or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever Cosby had.
One's gone. The other one's fucking.
Yeah, nah. Let that thing. You just got to pick it up, let it shit in the yard until you're ready emotionally.
What yard?
To
What,
put
what,
it
what
down.
yard are we talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm spoiled.
Yeah. Big city living here.
Do you have elevator?
See what you did
got-
to him? Look how angry he
What?
is at me. I didn't even say anything about his dog.
Well, you
I
assumed
wish
he
a
had a
healthy
yard.
life for your dog.
You made him
I wish
feel
your
less
dog
than.
finds a nice apartment with other dogs his age. 13, which is 78.
Yeah, sitting around watching horror movies, yelling about yolks.
I was trying to make the point that you can let a dog die with cataracts. But you can't let a dog that swallows a corn cob, you can't let a corn cob kill a dog.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
woke
I mean?
up
hear what you're saying.
tomorrow, and I was just walking to that television, looking for the fridge. Put me down. Kill me.
You wouldn't want to
immediately.
live if you go blind tomorrow. You don't want to live anymore.
No, try it.
I'll tell you what.
You want to get out just because you're blind?
I would live blind if I can't taste.
You can see and you
Gonzo.
hear and you can't taste. You want out.
This is a good question.
No, you got to keep hope alive that it'll come
Yeah,
back.
man.
If I can't taste anything, it would be the worst.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah, if I could still taste, I've had experience with seeing.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell me what it looks like, and I'd be like, I see it. Because I lived a certain amount.
Yeah.
If I lose sense of taste and smell, if my olfactory gets ripped, I'm killing myself.
Yeah, that's tough. But
Hearing,
texture,
who gives a shit?
Really?
No.
Yeah, hearing's pretty big.
I'm talking shit.
You can do
Hearing's
this. You
huge.
can do this blind.
Yeah.
It's harder to do.
Yeah, it
it's
goes-
harder to do not hearing.
Here's my top, because taste and smell first, and then I take hearing, and then eyesight.
how
I don't know.
bummed-
I'm talking
yeah.
shit. It's a very difficult thing to debate.
Well, yeah, I know, but a second ago you literally said, "If I go blind tomorrow, Chris, kill me."
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking of a dog that was blind walking in the shit that has no idea about language.
I'll shut her down tonight when I get home.
You should.
Yeah, I'll.
Can you tape it?
Yeah, I'll be smoking a cigarette, looking at a gun, pointed
I
at a
think it-
chihuahua's head.
I think if I lost my eyesight, I'd be really disappointed.
Putting a bullet into a chihuahua is
Oh,
like
man.
very, like, you know what I mean? Like Old Yeller, they had to do it. It's a dog.
That's a real dog.
Chihuahua, she's this. I
Yeah.
mean, you want to shoot this?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's a fleshlight.
I didn't expect her body to
fleshlight.
explode.
Yeah, she would just gone, fur, blood. This is horrible. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh god, this is great.
But I'm gonna do it.
Well, I was saying that I think if I went blind, I'd be bummed that I didn't like memorize geography more. You know what I mean? Like maps. I would have no idea what anyone.
Well, you
was
don't have to
talking
worry about your 2 blocks. Where are you going?
I'm
Where
talking
the
about
fuck
just
are you
maps.
going
Like
blind?
people would be
Peru,
like,
What are you-
the Peruvian mountains.
Yeah,
I
what
wish
are you
I
on-
would have remembered these when I had
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chance.
yeah.
What are you on 287?
No, I mean,
like
Incan
exit
temples?
14A is coming up on the right.
No, I'm saying like someone would be like, "Yeah, I went to fucking Wyoming." I'd be like, "Where's that again?" And I can't look at a map.
Dude, how much?
There's so many better reasons
I
to have
don't-
eyesight
Yeah.
than to be able to look at a fucking map. Is so funny.
But that's the stuff I would be bummed about. Shit, I could have banked. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You wouldn't be upset that like you can't ever see a woman again. Every woman you've ever seen, that's it now. You got that memory, but you're never gonna see. You're never gonna just be walking on the street
Yeah.
on a random Tuesday and be like, "This is the hottest fucking lady I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah.
Which happens what every day, almost.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the hottest lady. Fuck that. This one's the hottest lady. They're
Yes.
all the hottest.
Yeah.
Each one that happens.
Fall
The
in
other
love-
one just dies.
Fall in
Yeah.
love once a month.
Yeah,
New
because
York
if you're
streets.
just left with your memory, you'd go, "Damn, they were so hot," and then you go, "Were they though? Were they?"
Just you fighting with yourself.
yeah, yeah. I bet they weren't.
Give me a pen, piece of paper. I'm gonna
Yeah,
draw
yeah.
the hot, and then just asking people, "Is this hot? Is what I drew really hot?"
Yeah, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Open Facebook. Search this. Tara McLaughlin. Search that. Is she hot to you? Fuck.
That would suck.
Fuck.
God damn it! For 20 years, I've been sitting here thinking
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
hot.
All right, is it still open? All right, give me another. Give me one.
No, yeah, just being like, "When's this from?
Yeah.
Is this young or
Yeah.
is this current day?" Feeling
The whole time
shape
you're
of
still
it.
beating off.
She's hot in my mind. That's all that
Your
matters.
therapist is like, please stop doing this. Oh my god.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I'd go. Do you go to therapy, by the way?
No.
Did you ever?
No.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you really looked away. No, just looked down at the ground.
Christ.
Do you?
I did. I stopped going 2 years ago, but I went for like 5 years.
Damn.
Nice.
Why'd you stop?
You did it.
I did it. I got to the end. I beat it.
Yeah.
I kind of like I got to a point where it was sort of like I'm just gonna keep coming in here and saying the same shit, and I get it. I got problems with my mom. My dad wasn't around. Like I'm talking about this until I'm 80. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
I don't get. I got
Did
it.
you switch therapists, or was it the same person for 5 years?
Same person, 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think it'd be different if you switched up every couple years?
Because you'd have to go. It's like dating. You got to go
yeah.
back in and be like,
Yeah.
here's where I work.
Yeah.
I went to this school. It's hell. You got to go
Yeah.
back in and tell a whole other person your fucking story.
Yeah.
So
I bet
definitely
a lot
after
of
5
people
years.
enjoy that.
Maybe there's a lot of people that want to go back in and
They just want to hear
yeah.
their own problems. They want someone to listen to their own problems.
You get like a new swing coach, like golf. You know what I mean?
It's just like golf, Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You start from scratch.
You know golf.
Yeah, yeah. Build
Yeah, I know
that.
golf,
Chris,
yeah.
Chris
I know a
golfing
little bit.
twice.
I know a
Just
little
I
bit.
get John Daly to be my swing coach. It's not gonna happen.
Now
It'd be
that-
amazing though.
That would be sick.
That's a guy that likes M&Ms. You want to talk golf? You want to go all the way back? That motherfucker loves an M&M. He talked about going through one of the tours at some point in time. He's like, I was just drinking Coke, eating M&Ms.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, I hate regular M&Ms.
Well, you hate John Daly then. But
I do like Daily.
But I just got whatever. I just stopped. I just stopped. And she was even
so
kind of like,
there's no shot at you going back.
I'd go back if I had to go back. Like if my fucking say I get married and then I lose my wife to some like horrible, twisting, fiery car crash. Yeah, I'd go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But other than
Oh, I
that,
thought you meant like losing her to like a horrible, twisted person.
no, I am an adult. I can completely understand why you'd walk out the door and suck another dick. Not even. I
Thank
can't
you.
even. You know what I mean? Like, not. I wouldn't be happy about it, but also like, what am I gonna be mad?
get
get
it.
it. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people I want to suck on out there. You can't
Yeah.
be upset about this shit.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be upset, but like, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't go to therapy over that. But plane crash. I'd probably. You know what I mean? Something like horrific.
Yeah.
That make any sense? You lose your whole
100%.
family on a bus.
Yeah. Let's talk it out.
Yeah, let me
yeah.
go talk to somebody.
Let's start
Yes.
over.
But like your wife just leaves you for your neighbor.
Yeah.
But if the
You
neighbors,
saw him the whole time. He's out there fucking mowing the lawn without
He's
a
hot.
shirt. He's wiping his brow at my house.
Yeah.
I see what's going on here.
Well,
We're
you're
animals.
saying
We're
if he
animals.
had some positive characteristics. I'm talking about just a mess of a man.
That's even better because then you're leaving for this psycho. He bites bars and can't sleep at night. Go ahead. I mean, that's your
Save
life.
him.
What, you got kids? You got to explain it to your kids. Why did she?
Oh my god, dude!
You'd go.
Yeah, okay,
I don't know, man. I don't know what
you'd have to
happened.
do that. You'd have to like your mom's, but they would also, if your kids would also probably be able to look at your mom right out there with some fucking.
I know. Every day they'd have to.
Yeah, but I think what I'm saying, is,
You know.
what I'm
you're
saying is
supposed
they'd be able to.
co-parenting, so you can't really attack her.
Chris saying this so calmly with zero
That's
experience
amazing.
in any
So,
of this.
What
how
I'm
do
saying
you
is they
explain
would-
to your kids what's happening to you?
They would also be able to
And
see.
them.
I think if your kids are definitely if they're like a certain age, if they're like 4 or 5, and then I don't know, it's just some psychotic man. He takes pills and gets them yo-yos every once in a while. What's there to really explain? They're too young to even get any of this shit. Your mom's banging a new man. They're like, I'm 4. I don't need to hear this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but
Good for her.
They come home and they'd be like, "Dad, I don't like the new
Good for
man."
her. Good for him. Well,
Yeah.
then there you go.
And then you go, "I don't like him either." But
Perfect.
But when you're over there, you got to listen to what he says.
You don't fucking say that. That'd be
We're
a
gonna
weird
have
thing.
new studies in the next like 50 years, which is what is the best process of human happiness in terms of a household, right? Because we were raised just like our great grandparents. You have to have a fundamentally it's fundamentally sound structure of like husband and wife, have kids in their 20s, get them to college, get them. Now there's so many other variables. Now it's just not. It's not true, right? It's starting to be proven. It probably is, but it's not for the masses.
I think
Yeah.
it
You
is
don't have to
true
find
for
your
the
high
masses.
school sweetheart. You don't have to find the girl in college, right?
A lot of people don't go to college.
Right. Well, I'm saying take your time, figure it out. If it does come for you, that's great.
Yeah. And if you want to be 51, live with 2 dudes, I personally, what's wrong with that?
Nothing
Here.
here.
New York, it's a little
In
bit
a
easier.
story,
I feel
yeah.
in some places like
You want to chase your dreams with 2 other 51-year-olds playing video games?
Yeah.
We got a nice backyard, man. I'll take your blind dog when you're out of town. Because you have friends like
I'll
that.
move in. I'll move
Yeah,
in.
you come. We got fucking.
You couldn't
I
do
got a
this
guest bedroom.
in Montana, could you? Like,
No.
but that's yeah. Because
No,
then
they
people
eat your dog.
yeah.
They
No, but
fuck
if you
you
had
and
a-
then kill your wife.
No. if you had a podcast about riding ATVs and hunting and fly fishing and doing a bunch of cool shit,
Yeah.
you could do that and fuck everybody.
Yeah, it's the fly fishing boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
They're allowed to live in the house together. It's the fly fishing boys.
The fly guys.
Fly guys.
Yeah.
Damn.
I tried to put fishing in there so they sauld people know it's about fishing, but fly guys, it's great.
Fly guys rules, dude.
Yeah.
We're the fly guys now.
Yeah.
It'd be sick. It'd be fucking sick.
It'd be sick.
I watched this dude on YouTube.
YouTube.
This guy, deer meat for dinner, and he's an absolute idiot. But his whole life is just, he's got millions of subscribers, and he just goes out there and like fishes and hunts and just does whatever the fuck he wants. It's great.
Are you telling me thousands of meth heads watch another man murder innocent animals?
Yeah, he like goes like deep sea fishing, and then he like he throws it on a grill, and he's like, "We did it."
Yeah.
Is this him by himself?
Yeah. Well, he's got a family, but it's just like
They're not happy. I'll tell you that.
they get like homeschooled. They come on. Sometimes they come on the trips with him.
He has a fam. How many kids does he have?
I think he's got like 4 kids.
Deer meat man?
Deer meat for dinner.
And where's he live?
Florida.
Wow.
Dude, one episode he just had a bunch of stumps in his yard, and he tried a bunch of different ways to burn a stump out of the ground.
This is what you're watching at night?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'm reminded, like, just make things as simple as possible.
Yeah.
There's really, whatever your first thought was, just go with it.
Yeah.
Like, he could have sat down for days, right, and been like,
Yeah.
deer meat for dinner. Nah, it's no good. I'm going to be meat man with deer stump guy. It's too much.
Yeah.
Deer meat for dinner. We know exactly what we're getting. A man's going to make deer meat or cook deer meat for dinner.
Not for breakfast.
We're not talking about egg yolk.
No.
He doesn't
for
have.
lunch,
That's his
yeah.
other podcast. I don't eat breakfast. Salmon eggs for lunch.
That's a great podcast title. I don't eat
That's a
breakfast.
great name for a podcast. Wake up, just start talking. One coffee. That's it. I'm fucking hungry today, boys.
I don't eat breakfast.
But just keep it simple. To think too much about any of this shit.
Welcome back to episode 1000 of I Don't Eat Breakfast. No more fucking questions.
Just saying stuff. No oatmeal. No raisin bread. No banana.
Instead of every episode ending with a
see me at
piss,
4 p.m.
It just
Because I
ends
don't
with,
eat
"Oh."
breakfast.
lunchtime.
It's literally how I speak.
But it's also that's a great idea.
You want to get eggs? No, I don't eat breakfast. I literally get it all
Do you
the time.
even
What do you mean
listen
you
to
don't
my
eat breakfast?
podcast? Yeah,
You don't eat breakfast.
No.
Okay.
I do. I have.
You don't like it?
No, I don't eat I usually eat around 6, 7
Do you
p.m.
eat a breakfast though?
No.
You
I
eat
don't-
at 6 p.m.?
I don't eat lunch.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You eat, what do you do?
I
You
like
eat
a
one meal a day?
16 to 18 hour fast every day.
You eat one meal a day.
I'll snack late night for some candy.
What do you eat when you do eat?
booze.
I bite through this fucking this aluminum.
Just 10,000 calories of fucking Surfside.
Tommy Goat.
Surfside.
That's our podcast. I don't eat breakfast, just me biting through beer cans.
Becoming full farm animal? What do you eat? Like, do you have a giant meal?
No.
Because I'm more just
No, because
like
your stomach shrinks. It's very small.
but you're fine through the day. You're not like
No.
You seem okay.
fine.
You're really doing this a lot, but you don't have like but you're not like tired, hungry, none of that shit. You've gotten to the point now where you can have one meal a day and you're fine.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It's great.
What's the meal?
It's all over the place. Last night I had a slice of pizza and some Chinese, and I watched my boys lose.
So you had like two
Well, I ordered a
drunken
pizza. Yeah.
snacks.
Yeah, he ordered a pizza, so I had a slice, which we've had pizza the last
Yeah,
3
yeah.
games.
One slice.
I had one slice of pizza, and then I had a bowl of fried rice from dumpling place.
That's it. That was your entire fucking Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. It's wild.
That is wild. You look great.
Thank you.
What the fuck is that?
You don't need all that.
You can have a slice of pizza and a bowl of fried rice for a day.
And
Well, we're joking, but he
And you're
does
going to
get a
the
lot of-
gym. This guy, you know what he did when
He does
I
get
came
a lot
in?
of calories from booze.
Yeah, but
That's
you know
not
what
a joke.
but the guy's in shape.
I
went
know,
like
he
this.
goes to
I
the
leaned
gym
on him.
every
He
day.
fucking flexed.
Oh yeah.
Fully
yeah.
flexed to make me realize that if he wanted to at any point in time during this podcast, he could kill me.
This
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
white
yeah.
trash
This is what I'm talking about.
defense
with the-
mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when you're in a bar, you touch like some dude, and they're just like, "You want me to get you a beer?"
Yeah.
you did it.
I did.
I can't believe that was all you had yesterday. I don't even believe it. Is this a fucking? Are you
No,
fucking with
no,
me?
this is for real.
He would tell you if it
He
was.
never.
You are. That is college.
Yeah.
You didn't. You haven't.
I stopped.
Yeah, you're. That's amazing.
Yeah, I put
a bowl
I
of
put the
fried
brakes
rice.
on growing up. Long
Yeah,
time ago.
yeah. You just turn your metabolism to fucking
Yeah.
21.
I'm very happy. I know
amazing.
I seem angry, but I'm very happy.
No, you just seem tense. But you don't.
I'm living
seem,
the dream right now, dude.
You're living somebody's
is-
dream.
yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. You're not living. You're living great. But I'm honest to God shocked. One piece of pizza.
Wait, do you drink?
No,
Yeah.
I used to drink.
I know.
How bad were you?
But do you
Bad.
remember when you'd wake up hungover? It's
Let's
like,
go.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
No,
What's the worst? What's the worst?
You can't
worst
eat
story?
when you're hungover. It's too much.
the worst story. I mean,
Yeah, what like put you out? Like what was
the
like,
thing that made me
this is
stop?
done. I'm done.
So I was 19. I left my car at my friend's house and we went downtown. We got drunk at his house, then we went downtown. I was drunk as fuck, Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I was at the Dome for anybody that's in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And drunk. I run into my friend Shane, who I worked with at Future Shop. It's now a defunct Canadian brand
yeah.
that was like our Best Buy.
yeah, future.
Everybody in America makes fun of Future Shop. It's the future. But
Yeah.
it just, to me at the time, it's just a regular place. You got your fucking TVs, you got your DVDs. I mean, it's a Best Buy, but
Yeah.
Future Shop.
It feels like the ultimate jinx. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you named your business the Last Forever Mart. Like you're going out of
Never
business.
gonna close store. Yeah. So I run into him. He's drunk. And I was like, buddy, what are you doing? He's like, I gotta get home. I go, let's get, I gotta go home too. So, anyways, but I got in my head. I go, I need my car. I gotta get my car. I don't want to get a cab home and then get my car tomorrow. So me and him walk for a while. I get to my car. I put my key in the door. And I'm just like, I'm drunk. I see myself in the window. I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I shouldn't be looking at a car, let alone putting a key in the door to get in a car. And I'm holding the thing. I'm looking at myself in the glass. I go, Shane, man, I'm fucked. I look at him. He's literally laying on the hood of my car, and he goes, I'll drive, man. I go, just get in the car, dude. So anyways, I close the door. That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I remember is I'm home. Shane's gone. I guess I dropped him off. And I'm now at my house, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again. That was insane. I blacked out driving.
Yeah.
I could have fucking killed a fucking, name a thing.
That's it.
I know.
Yeah,
Tommy and I are both like,
It's so funny because I knew as I even started
that's when
it.
you turned back.
I was like, okay.
As I even started
Was
it,
there
I
a
was like,
wig underneath one of the wheels?
I know
Did you kill
100%.
somebody?
I was like, I know 100%. This is not the thing that would have stopped either of these men. You would have got back in the car. You'd be like, I'm still up. Let me go back to the beer store.
I'm like, Shane, hey, you want a blizzy, baby?
No, it scared
There
the
would
fuck
have
out of
been
me.
confetti and she'd be like, I'm good at this.
I also
I'm
fucking
better than I even thought.
I
There
found
was
my
nothing on the
calling.
car, which was crazy. I was like, how the fuck did I don't know. I also, whatever. I had an ulcer when I was like 15 too from drinking. That wasn't fucking good either. My stomach's fucked up forever.
Yeah, that's bad.
But I didn't know. Did I throw
That's
a guy out a
good.
fucking window, or did I fucking
Good for you. No, you
insult
did
a family?
yeah.
Did I impregnate a lady and then bail to fucking
Yeah.
Denver?
Dude,
No.
you told a story, not to cut you off, but you told a story here last time you were on that your town is like known for dads skipping
Moving
on their
west.
families.
Nova
Yeah,
Scotia.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't have dads.
He
Yeah.
has like a pack of friends that
Yeah.
all don't have dads.
It's like dogs in Greece.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're just running the streets.
Dogs in Greece. It's an island of wild dogs.
Yeah. Well, there's no pet control in Greece. They just let the dogs run wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's also why I was drinking pretty young. I started drinking at like 13. But yeah, an ulcer. I mean, but what's the worst thing you ever fucking did? That's hilarious. That's really funny. Just off-camera producer laughs.
That's the worst part is that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, there's a bunch.
But it's in there.
What's one that you can remember? What's one where you're like, that's fucking.
I mean, I've told many stories, but like, yeah, I started drinking in grade school. And then high school was just like, high school was drinking the way you drink in college. So every weekend in high school. Mm-hmm. College was just like, that's when I got the drugs and stuff. But like, God, drinking and driving was just like, yeah, I didn't ever drive sober. Like once you get a license, you're like, we're gonna drive. Everybody
Did you
drove.
have you ever blacked out driving though?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I
I
feel
feel like I
like
don't drive unless I'm blacked
I'm
out.
not even trying to be a tough guy. I think it's like, yeah, it's a controlled environment after you do it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know exactly where you're going. You start to trust your blackout. Mm-hmm. Going like, in that moment, I probably knew what I was doing.
I definitely have family members that would like whatever drink and drive, and I was in the car a couple times as a kid, and I remember being like, they're going way faster than they normally do, but they're really on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're locked in.
They're hitting the lights. They're stopping when they should. They're
Yeah.
really aware of what's happening, but we're going way faster than we should be.
Yeah. Yeah, aunts and uncles drove us home fucking blitzed.
Yeah.
But the laws were a little lax in the 90s.
We're in a pretty small place too, right?
Huh?
The town, Delco or whatever?
Yeah, but it's still, it's a suburb of Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay.
It's not small.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's suburban.
I don't like
they're
other
small.
people drinking and driving.
They don't fuck with you too much until you go out into like the rich neighborhoods. That's where people like, they're looking for tickets. They're looking, or you go blasting down the highway and such. I remember when I first started comedy, I had a car. I lived in.
I don't like reckless drunk driving. I like drunk driving to get home.
Chris was not
You know what I
having
mean?
my story.
You're not like a fun, you're not like, let's just go see what happens.
I don't like people
You wanna
that like
be
are
somewhere.
flooring it and fucking around.
Yeah.
It's like
Like a horror movie.
it's a covert op.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem of a person.
Yeah.
If you're reckless drunk driving, you're an absolute
Yeah.
animal.
The mission is to get home undetected.
Yeah,
Just
of
pulling over a
course.
guy who's unbelievably drunk. They're like, do you know why I pulled you over? He's like, no, I wasn't being reckless.
Yeah.
Completely fine here, sir. I'm going from point A to point B.
Yeah. This is the most dangerous thing we've done tonight. Is you pulling me over. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I told a story on our podcast months and months ago where I beat a cop. I beat him in a car, and I was doing when I first started comedy. I had a full-time job. I was living in Willow Grove, and I was doing coke while driving a brand new Infiniti. I was going about 100 miles an hour, driving with my knees, taking a bag of coke underneath the back mat, doing a bump, putting it back down like I'll never find that, and just flying down 476. And as I get to my exit's coming up, and I blow underneath this overpass, and you see lights flick on where the cop was hiding. But I know that I have to like turn off on the next exit is like a blind turn, where even if he came out quick, he doesn't know like where I'm going. So I cut up my exit, which is 343 Willow Grove, and then it splits. So I see him get off the exit because he's trailing me.
Yeah.
And you can either go left or right. I go right, blow through the Easy Pass. At that time, I don't think Easy Pass is around. Blow through the toll, and then I go up to the right, hop the median, which was a small, like long one, like the width of this rug. And then you go up, and I park behind a 7-Eleven.
Wow.
I dumped my car next to a dumpster, and then woke up my girlfriend at the time who had a job. And I said, you got to come pick me up at 7-Eleven. And I just watched this cop like slowly troll the streets.
Wow.
Behind the... Yeah, that didn't slow me down.
Yeah,
No, I was gonna say my
Should have.
you basically
That's the thrill of the hunt.
Should have learned.
we came to we came to this with like two movies, right? You showed me like Exorcist, and my story was like Frozen in a way, comparatively. I was listening to this like, holy fuck, yeah, that's insane. Bumping Hollywoods
Yeah, it was fun.
and then just jumping a goddamn. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah, the thrill was
That's
nuts.
Grand Theft
But
Auto.
it's crazy.
It's
I started to go, yeah, you don't do that. Don't do that.
completely insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I look
totally
back at
insane.
many-
doing anything outside of your vision while driving drunk is insane.
Going 100 miles an hour, driving
Trying
with
to
your
find
knees,
your nostril
putting cocaine on your hand.
is
and
crazy.
just
What was your job?
Huh?
What was your job?
At that time, I was a director of marketing for or director of advertising.
Okay, that's like a job. That's at least like a job, enough of a job to
Yeah.
be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you were like, this is front of house, Applebee's,
Yeah.
what's going on over there?
No,
a
I had
long
a-
shift.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 9 to 5
Yeah. Job.
real job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like a very Wolf of Wall Street story. So it's like
Yeah.
you're either in finance or like, that's a thing. Especially the Infinity at the time. That's a
Yeah.
fucking,
G35X.
yeah, that's not fucking
It's the last
around.
car I ever had. I'm gonna get a car this winter for the first time since then.
You've been saying this for 2 years.
I've been saying it for a year.
2.
1 year. I've only known you for a half a year.
Get another Infinity.
Just
I'm
met
gonna
you
go
this morning.
or not Acura.
Dude, we're watching college football today. We're watching Ohio State, Penn State at Ohio State. Tommy's sitting on the couch. He goes, "You ever go to Ohio State? You ever go to that stadium?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. You and I went there last year."
The point is, have fun with
We
your
were
friends.
right there. Yeah.
Live with your best friends and just enjoy your life because it's short. Put your dog down when it can't see. Get rid of your kids.
You and I went as a
Divorce
couple.
your wife. Fuck your neighbor. Have fun. Drive recklessly with your knees.
Yeah.
Do cocaine. Going 100 miles an hour.
Play
Nate,
video
do you have anything to
games.
plug?
Oh yeah, gonna be at Gramercy Theater November 11th.
Let's go.
Yeah. The
Hell yeah.
Gramercy Theater November 11th, and I don't think it was out the last time I was on, but I got a special on YouTube called Money Never Wakes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Check that out. Money
Rowdy,
Never
baby.
Wakes. What's
Yeah.
what's the YouTube channel?
It's just at Nathan Macintosh.
All right, sick.
Yeah,
Nate
MAC.
Macintosh.
Oh yeah, not Nate. Nathan.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you said Nate.
No, everybody here does.
Do you hate Nate? If
I don't
call
hate
you
it. I don't
Nate?
hate it, but it doesn't make me sound like a 10-year-old that chews gum in a treehouse.
Yeah, if you called me Tom. But then again, Tommy also has the connotation of a kid who's chewing
But
gum.
you go by
Tom.
Tommy.
I
My
do now.
full name is Nathaniel, and what am I? I'm not gonna go by that.
That's
I'm-
cool.
It's
Yeah,
not bad,
that
but I
is
mean,
cool.
you can't walk around as Nathaniel Macintosh. It's fucking Sebastian Maniscalco, for God's sake.
Yeah, but
Nathaniel
It's a long.
McIntosh.
Is it?
It's a long name.
But is it? You're a Reese's Pieces, baby. That kid's a peanut butter cup.
Nathan Macintosh, MAC, high end, 2OSH. Gramercy Theater, November 11th. Money Never Wakes. Thank you.